Hampshire, Ms. Candaras.
I couldn't agree more with the eloquent gentleman from Amherst in his comments, and I'd like to just make a few comments relative to this piece. First of all, the gentleman from Acton, I am aware, is an opponent of casino gaming. When his opposition to casino gaming turned into an attack upon his colleagues, I do not know, because that is exactly what we're doing. We're creating a presumption here that the people in this body cannot operate with integrity. And I find it alarming in a number of important respects, not the least of which the precedent we are setting. We do a lot of work on a lot of issues. So today we're disabled from working in the casino industry for 5 years. Next week we do work on green technologies. We're going to be disabled from working in green technologies for 5 years. We do a lot of work with the movie industry. We're going to be disabled from working in the movie industry for 5 years. We do a lot of work with the courts. We do a lot of work with hospitals. Healthcare reform, healthcare finance. We're going to be disabled from working in the healthcare industry for 5 years. Where does it end? We have the strictest, most comprehensive ethics laws in the United States of America governing the conduct of legislators. This is de facto, seriatim, one issue by one issue, a rewrite of the ethics laws of the Commonwealth. And I would respectfully request that we lay this amendment aside until we can review it in the context of the ethics laws and see what the ethics law says about things like this. I know that if a particular matter came before committee, we are disabled in some respects from dealing with that after we leave here. We can't be rewriting the ethics laws every 5 minutes, every time somebody has an idea that we should be disabled from doing something. It's bad law, it's bad precedent, it's bad public policy. And I take exception to the idea that we can't work in the private sector anymore. We're not even talking about being disabled from being appointed to a public commission by the governor or being appointed to any job in the public sector. We're now going to reach into the private sector and say we're disabled from going in there. People argue that we shouldn't be career legislators, and then they don't want us to go back into the private sector either. I'm not going to be put in a double bind, and I'm not suggesting to my colleagues that they allow themselves to be put in a double bind. Again, we have ethics laws. If we don't think our ethics laws are strong enough, then let's take that up and let's deal with the ethics laws, which we do every single month anyway around here. So I find this objectionable on so many levels. You oppose casino gaming, I get it. But to cast doubt where none should exist upon a group of people who are very honest and very hardworking, and suggest that by virtue of their being by virtue of their leaving here and going into some industry, any industry, that they could not be counted upon to behave in an honorable manner, I think is just plain wrong thinking. And I would urge a no vote on this amendment. Thank you, Madam President.